Yeah. God, is that you? No, it's just Commander Shias. Huh? Hey, long time no see. Adol Kristen. I see. So you're the one that's been helping Tia all this time. And you are? What's a Dragon Knight doing here? Good question. Actually, you know Tia and Maya? Ah, I must not have mentioned it to you. I came from Old Town originally. I've known them for a very long time. I guess you could say we're childhood friends. Oh, goddamn. Adol Kristen! This is your rival. Who's gonna steal all your waifus? I had no idea. He's gonna snatch your wife. Snatch your kids. I often stopped in to see them during my rounds, but I was unprepared for what awaited me this time. What do you mean? See, Maya lost her parents in the war, and stumbled her way into town. Tia found her here and took her in, and they've been like sisters ever since. I see. So they're not related after all. Really, doggy? Are you sure about that? They don't even look... They don't even have the same hair color or... Oh, God. She lost her parents in the war? Is that why she can't talk? From the trauma? Perhaps. Who's to say? Maya took Tia quite quickly, though. And they're particularly inseparable now. They are closer than even blood sibling would be, I believe. So, I can't overstate enough just what Tia must be going through right now as well. Speak of the devil. Oh, you're back. Excuse me, Tia? Never mind. Damn, she must be really been focused. I like that touch. I like that touch. Yeah. I mean, that line of dialogue, that means it covers both options, alright? It covers both options. And Chias is with you. Wait, she didn't know about Chias? Never mind me. The medicine's ready, no? Maya needs to take it right away. Right. She looks better. She looks dead. No, she's sleeping. Thank goodness. I'm having way too much fun. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness, Maya. Well, what do you know? Looks like it worked. I don't know about if it's worked or not. Just like some sort of prevention. It doesn't actually treat the symptom, right? I was so worried. Hey, everyone's cheering. What's with the long face? Oh, it's nothing. May I speak with you all for a moment, though? All of us. First and foremost, I would like to express my sincere gratitude. Thank you for saving Maya's life. I understand why His Majesty holds you in such high esteem, if you say so. Heh. Don't look at me. I was just along for the ride. Basically, Adol's the man with the plan. If you say so. What is it with these? No, I think it is some sort of of a fantasy fulfillment, viewers. I think the idea, this is something that you can see in Japanese games mostly, other than in Western games. They do it probably the same, but it's in something really different. They make a shell of a character that doesn't emote, doesn't talk, doesn't have a thing, a little bit interaction, but everyone around him puts him in a high regards, puts his words, quote unquote, words and actions in high regards. And that's some sort of a fantasy fulfillment, because I think most Japanese games does that. I think Half-Life games does that as well, but Half-Life is do it in a certain way. It's really a I don't think it's, thinking of it, it's not. It actually does the same. Because everyone holds Gordon Freeman in high esteem, even though he doesn't do or say anything. But everyone respects him, especially in Half-Life 2. Like in Half-Life 2, they hold Gordon Freeman in high regard. Everyone around you holds you in high regard. And this is the same here. This is the same happening here. And this is a sort of a trope in Japanese video games that I can see mostly. Which you see like the protagonist is really attractive and handsome, and female characters fall for him easily. Every other you have a rival that has some sort of ill will against you, out of jealousy or something like that. This is some sort of the fantasy fulfillment that Japanese RPGs does. And everything you do to actually, people, hail it, hold it in high regards or something like that. I don't know if people actually enjoy that, but I don't think this is actually in Japan, in Japanese media. I don't think this is only this is only a thing in video games. It's probably something that is actually in cartoons, in cartoons and comic books. There, not that I'm not, that familiar, in the other mediums, but in Japanese games, I see that a lot. I see this kind of trope a lot, and actually, I think this is the first time that I've spoken about it, and we'll probably see that whenever I see something like that. I'll definitely point it out. Definitely try to point it out in Western games as well, because I think this is something that the Western games are trying to adapt, as I've seen lately. Not a lot of games did it back in the day outside of Half-Life. That's why I was surprised. That's why I was actually kind of surprised when I remembered Half-Life. Hey, Half-Life is kind of an old game, and actually, it was one of the first games to actually adapt. What the Japanese have been doing since probably the late 80s and early 90s. I've definitely played a lot of games, Japanese games that does that. That kind of trope. Let me read that again. Don't look at me. I was just along for the ride, basically. Adol's the man with the plan. Besides, we couldn't head over to Kilos because of the blockade, which, in the end, I guess worked out pretty well. Good thing we stuck around, really. I see. What's wrong? I'm sure you know this already, but Iscan fever is considered an incurable illness. Even if the attacks are suppressed, the body will continue to weaken over time. This is an inevitability. And Maya is yet a child. Her body can only withstand the illness for so long. I mean, why would Aisha be surprised? I thought she already knows that. How awful. I don't wish to downplay your efforts, of course. I just thought it best to be honest with you. Best to know the truth. I think we know that fact, right? We've definitely Mustafa told us about that, or probably talking to the NPCs. I actually cannot remember. But I think we know that fact. Certainly, Tia must also be coming to terms with this reality by now. I believe it would be best to leave those two alone for a while, and let them deal with this matter privately. Damn. Constantly worrying about them will only serve to remind them of the unfortunate future that awaits. Though I am certain Maya would appreciate it if you'd visit from time to time, when she's feeling up to it. It would surely lift her spirits. Yeah, we can definitely do that. Excellent. But that brings me to my next order of business. You weren't around the palace when the intruder was spotted, and Sigrun's been worried sick about you. I would never have imagined that you were off gallivanting around with our visiting adventurers. So tell me, Princess, what is the meaning of this exactly? Princess? Who? She was a princess all along? Oh my god, I am shocked by that fact that I couldn't see that coming at all. At all. This game hit it really, really well. Oh, genius. This game is genius. I think the game did it, intentionally for comedic effects, as a comic relief. Shias, couldn't you have just pretended you didn't know me? I was doing so well too. Mumble, mumble. Yeah. Wait, what? Princess? You mean she's Her Royal Highness, Princess of Altago, daughter of King Kamarl. You didn't know? She's usually rather bad at hiding her identity, though she does often try. Yeah, you guys are trash. Dog and Adel, you guys are trash. At any rate, Your Royal Highness, I believe it is time you return to the palace. Your excursion must end here. You're going to give Sigrun an ulcer with your antics, and I cannot simply ignore my duties in this matter. But no, I can't do that. Shias, you know the situation. All these outbreaks of Escan fever, and the fact that there's nothing being done about them because of all the strange things happening in Altago. Father doesn't have time to deal with it himself because he's contracted the illness too. What are you saying? I'm saying I plan to see what's really going on in Altago, in Father's place. Then I'll report back here with what I find. That's what I need to be doing. Besides, it was only after I left the palace that I realized how little I actually know about this land. The cultures of the other villages and the types of people who call Altago home, they're all foreign to me. And what kind of princess doesn't know the first thing about her own people? If I'm going to inherit the throne someday, I need to leave this place once in a while. Well, you put me in quite a predicament, Princess. Alright, I'll keep quiet about this to His Majesty. But you're going to have to explain everything yourself later on. You mean... The intruder is long gone at this point, so there's little reason to maintain the blockades. I'll order them disbanded. Please be careful. And Adol, do take good care of our princess. I mean, you could have hired some dragon knights as your escorts. So, you guys ready to hit the road? Kilos awaits. Oh god. Wait, do we have to buy you weapons? You're rich. You're filthily rich. Huh. You're gonna pretend like nothing even happened, aren't you? Well, that's fine and all. But are you really sure you want to come with us? This is time to act, not think. My gut's telling me I need to see what's going on in Altago with my own two eyes. And right now, I trust my gut. I don't know. Famous last words. You're okay with me tagging along, right, Adol? Do I actually have the option? No, of course not. Adol gave an affirmative nod. Great, thanks. Bah. 2 against 1, huh? Well, I guess that means nothing's really changed. And we're all a little richer for the experience. Not in the wallet, unfortunately, even though we should be. Let's just get on with the adventure. Hear, hear. All right. So we have a princess in our company, huh? How the hell I couldn't see that at all? How? Oh. I'm too gullible. Oh shit, she's dead. Get better soon. If you do, I'll let you pull on my cape every once in a while. Your cape? She doesn't want your cape. She wants the other two. Want to pull on them really hard. That's a strange way to wish someone well. Oh, yeah, they're gonna repeat that dialogue. Hey, Tia! I can see Tia. She has her eyes open. You can see it. She's pretending to be asleep. She wants us to go away. Nice try, Tia. This game is definitely the highest. Showing the highest quality of comedy here. Come on, you didn't bother just emoting her, closing her eyes like that? Tia's hunched over Maya's bed. Eyes open, but well, what? Eyes opened? That's not good. Is she dead? Eyes open but unseeing as she's clearly fallen into a shallow sleep despite herself. That's not normal. Dude, that's not normal. No. No. She must have been really tired. Well, who wouldn't be? Maya, I'm sorry. She's probably a robot. Now that makes sense. That will make absolute sense. We shouldn't wake her up. Let's get going. Yeah, she's in sleep mode. Beep boop, beep boop. Maya. I had to even think this, but there being here's not gonna spread Iscan fever, is it? You're all gonna die from Iscan fever. You're all gonna die! I'm not very fond of suffering to death, you know? I like this lady. I like this lady. They better not freaking infect us with their iscan fever. It's not contagious, is it? Is it contagious? I don't think it's contagious. I hear Maya caught iscan fever. Rumor has it that iscan fever can't be prevented. How frightful. I hear iscan fever can't be prevented. All we can do is hope we don't get it. All we can do is hope. Hope. Thank you for saving Maya. Tia must be really brave going into a stinky old sewer filled with monsters. I still can't believe she did that. Damn, words definitely spread around real fast in this old town. Thanks for helping Tia and Maya. You're welcome. I can't hear what people are saying, but I can tell by what I see, and it seems Maya will be alright. Still, it is rather rare for people in Old Town to get this shaken up about someone. Everyone must care about them dearly. I feel as though T's my daughter, and Maya's my granddaughter, and I can sense a lot of unrest around them lately. Unrest, huh? Why won't the merchants sell the medicine to the people that need it? Maya could have died. I don't get it. It's all about money, little boy. Money. Why won't they sell the medicine to people who need it? I don't get it. Shias went back to the city. Despite the rough times and the social stigma, Shias still said goodbye to me before he left. I really believe that Shias cares about Tia and Maya. He truly is a man of virtue. Shias has always been like that, ever the gentleman. So the little girl's doing better, is she? It must be good to be a child. But no one will help me when I'm sick. I bet no one will help me when I'm sick. Maybe we should see that before. For that, maybe you should contract iscan fever. I heard Maya's feeling better now. That's good. Tia was gone for a while too, so everyone was worried. Maya looks better, and Tia's back too. How cool! It's been just about 3 years since Maya came here. Tia took her in. 3 years, huh? It was when the war was at its peak. I'm sure she was orphaned. I thought that something terrible must have happened that made her lose the ability to speak. But those two girls seemed happy. I hear iscan fever is incurable. Tia will have to live with Maya's illness. But I'm glad Maya was saved. Everyone's here really felt relieved. Well, for now. For now. Stupid cat. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm sorry if you're if you guys are a fan of kittens. Kittens are all right. Cats are trash. So the little girl with iscan fever was saved for the time being. Good for her. Well, I'm sure you have your own business to attend to. You just do what you came to do. I'm sure you don't have time to stand around feeling sorry for others. Charles came again, huh? Haha. He just can't keep himself from helping others, can he? I'm sure a lot of people don't like that Shias frequents Old Town. I'm sure a lot of people don't like that Shias frequents Old Town. I don't like the fact that you repeat your dialogue, unlike the other NPCs. Dalian. Shias told me on his return that Maya is all right for now. The medicine must have worked then. Good. Good for her. If it were not for your help, Maya would have been in grave danger. I cannot thank you enough. It will only get more difficult for Tia as time goes by, but I plan to help her as much as I can. I am told Chaz is an old friend of Tia's. He visits Old Town quite often. If it were not for his visit this time, Tia would not have been able to focus on making medicine. It will only get more difficult for Tia as times goes by, but I plan to help her as much as I can. Good on you. Good on you. So Commander Shaz is really from Maltown. The rumors are true? He's often seen around these parts, so people have always talked, but we never actually thought. Hunk. Hunk. I can't believe Commander Shaz is from Maltown. I'd always assumed he'd come from an aristocratic background. Dragon Knights? Here? Why? Are you sure? Wait, why is there? At a place like this? Are you sure? Damn, these guys are shocked. Oh, Maya's feeling better, you say? But it's not over yet, poor Tia. I can't imagine what she must be going through. I'm happy Maya's okay, even if she is still sick. At least she's still alive. Well, that's, you know, that's one way to look at things, you know, on a positive note. I hear the crystal they need for the Iscan fever medicines is medicines in short supply. Maybe I can sell fakes. Shit, that is really, really even worse than actually monopolizing it. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm just kidding around. I ain't that much of a monster. I think I remember reading that actually there's a pharmaceutical, not a pharmaceutical, it's a pharmacy, you know, that actually, you know, process the simple medicines in their labs that they actually in a poor country. I'm not gonna say where it was, but they actually tried to replace some medical you know, component with cement, with actual cement. I started selling it momentarily though. And that is definitely that is absolutely a huge ass crime. I can't sell fake goods. I'm found out. I'll be arrested on the spot. No how, no way. Not taking that risk. People will still do it. People will still do the shittiest of things. You didn't go to Sigram yet? I hear there was some commotion while I was gone. They set up barricades on all the major roads. This is bad. I'm so far behind schedule. No, Kevin, pull it together. You can do this. You can do this. Baby steps, man. Are they done with the inspections on the roads yet? My plan to go to Sigram has been severely delayed. You can go to Sigram right here, right now. It's not blocked, is it? I don't think it was blocked. Hey, where's your little kid? The war may be over now, but I can feel the tension in the air. I better tell my daughter not to wander too far away. It still feels a bit uneasy here. I better keep an eye on my daughter. It's gonna be a side quest that revolves around her, huh? Ah, that's her. I can see that waitress's belly button. You don't see someone dressed like that often in my country. A lot of people in Otago dress very lightly. Maybe it's a cultural thing because they live in a hot climate. Even if you live in a hot climate, usually if you show your belly button, people will call you the H word. And by H word, I mean the W word. I can see her belly button. If you showed her stomach like that in my country, you'd get sick. Okay, that was actually more funnier than it was anticipated, or it was leading to. One of the merchants saying here brought her daughter along as well. Hehe, she's such a cutie. She keeps staring at me. So I'm guessing she wants to say something. Cover your belly button! I can tell that the little girl wants to say something to me. She must be shy. That bastard Zanzibar that runs the business firm in the public square, he's truly a despicable guy. He is disgustingly subservient. Disgustingly subservient in front of the rich, but acts all high and mighty around the poor. Man, I hate that Zanzibar guy. Yeah, he sounds like an asshole. How can I help you? You don't need water? No. The roads must be open again. I saw a number of Dragon Knights returning to town. I hear that trespasser was never found, even after all that fuss. Not bad, Mr. Intruder. Not bad at all. Damn, he got tricks. I hear the roads are open again. Still can't believe some intruders slipped through the Dragon Knight's fingers, though. Did you find something of interest? I don't think he has anything to say to us. I'll probably need to acquire some sort of item before I actually go talk to him. They say skin fever is neither food-borne nor airborne. It is apparently not infectious at all, in fact. Oh. This is backed up, too, by the lack of any record skin fever transmissions from one person to another. Which begs the question, why is the number of people suffering from this disease on the rise? What is its cause? Interesting question. There isn't much known about skin fever, but the numbers of people suffering from it is on the rise. One must wonder why that may be. A lot of questions, not a lot of answers, huh? The long cart has finally come. Seems inspections are what held it. Such an innocent explanation, no? But as a result, many would-be passengers have likely missed their ride. Everyone times their arrival according to the long cart schedule. So when things were running late, I'm quite certain many people were at a loss. Such trouble it must have caused. Huh. Interesting things to say, actually. Because it is a seasonal thing. People expecting people, to go for 3 months and come back. Sometimes they actually rely on that fact, how time passes. On that fact, especially if they go to on regular basis, like in the older days, like how people go on expeditions, or even in business convoys back in the old days. People used to rely on the fact of the schedule, because people move around all the time. Those Dragon Knights. Where do they get off interrogating an upstanding merchant like myself? Are you guys on your way out to the plains? You'd better be careful. The Dragon Knights are giving everyone the third degree about some suspicious man. Man, that interrogation just wiped me out. I'm gonna go wind down at the tavern. You don't have anything to sell? No? The Dragon Knight seems much more alert and aware after the trespasser's debacle. If it's true that nothing was stolen, then perhaps the incident was a blessing in disguise. Seems the intruder incident woke the Dragon Knights from their complacency. Maybe that break-in was for the best. What about you? I hear the air and water in Kilos is clean and pure because the village is so high up. Oh. I'm gonna go to a mountain area? They don't trade too much with Altago City, but that's fine. I'd still retire to a place like that if I could. I hear Kilos village is really pretty. Wish I could retire to a place like that. You want to retire in a place like Kilos, or want to retire at a place in a pretty place, because you don't know if Kilos is actually a pretty place. A hero out of the Dragon Knights is sauntering around town again, probably trying to score some cheap thrills. Why are the Dragon Knights just letting that horrible man do as he pleases? Because he's a son of the Prime Minister. He's a son of a powerful man. Why in the world would the Dragon Knights have ever made a foul man like Rod commander in the first place? It's because of his papa. I saw you lot sneak your way into the old waterway. I see everything. Don't you know? Oh shit. You all have such stern looks on your faces. Did something happen? What were you doing at the old waterway? Isn't that place supposed to be off limits? Doesn't concern you, fatso. A female Dragon Knight just asked me earlier if I'd seen a noble-looking girl with honey-colored hair. Honey-colored hair. I guess that can be a color of honey. I've had numerous people ask me about the man in black, but a noble honey-haired girl? What's the story there? Ah, come to think of it, you have light-colored hair. You seem to fit the Dragon Knight's description. But no, she couldn't have meant you. I mean, she called this girl a princess. Oh man. No, she's not dressed like a princess. That's for sure. I can agree with that guy. With the patriotic man. If you're looking for the female Dragon Knight, she's over at the viewing platform. Ooh! She had such a desperate look in her eyes. I couldn't bear to get any nearer. So, are we going to avoid her? I think so. Crap! It's Sigrun! Sig who? Sergeant Sigrun? She's a sergeant? Okay. Are you still planning to continue with the investigation? We have our orders already. I think we should pull out. I cannot. The princess is my first priority, and she has yet to return. What if she's been kidnapped by the intruder? I'm sorry, princess. I should have kept better watch over you. God damn it, Aisha, look what you've done. You're making her age really fast. She's gonna have a white hair because of you. She's gonna have wrinkles because of you. Goddamn spoiled ass Princess Aisha. Hey Aisha, is she your aide or something? She seems really worried about you. No kidding. Sigrun always goes a little nuts about me. Oh shit. I skipped that dialogue by accident. I'm sorry, viewers. Sorry, Sigrun. I'll explain everything once this is all over. Oh, shit. Hey, Aisha. You sure you should just leave her like that? She's an asshole. You can't do that. Sergeant Sigrun, I think it would be best for you to return to the palace for now. We've already been ordered to pull out, and I am sure that General is awaiting our report. Alright, information first and foremost. Clues. Where could you have gone, princess? Princess, your humble servant will most definitely find you. Just hope you're alright. I can't go back to the palace right now. Sorry, Sigrun. I'll make this up to you some other time. God damn, she's gonna get a raise? First things first. I must gather all the information I can find. I will absolutely find the princess. Oh, that fat chick better be ready. Otherwise, Aisha, I'm gonna consider Aisha as an asshole. Oh, she's already an asshole. Phew, that's one less merchant group to take care of. Man, why are the merchants always so whiny? I'd like to see them spend a day in my shoes. Ew, sweaty shoes? No, sir. Yeah, I know the expression. You don't have to explain it to me. I know the expression, viewers. Not our fault that the departures held up. Don't need to take it out on me. Though I can't say I blame them. Damn, they're off. Mission ship got off just fine, it seems. We'll be conducting searches on all ships, both inbound and outbound. I can only hope the merchants understand. We'll be conducting searches on all ships, both inbound and outbound, and we're ready for some angry stare downs. Hey, it's the police. It's police state. Police state, yep. The naval ships have all pulled off to their own harbor. The inspections at sea are done, but the word is they're continuing the cargo inspections, which is just aggravating. Chaos is on its way, though. All the ships stalled for inspections. All ships stalled for inspection will try to dock at the same time. Not fun. Woof woof. I hear the intruder incident caused a big uproar in the city proper, too. And since they couldn't catch him, even after all that, the Dragon Knight's reputation is at an all-time low. I can't believe all it took to sully the good name of the Dragon Knights was one lone intruder. Damn, they got wrecked. They got wrecked by the poleaxe guy. Wait, if the intruder hasn't been caught yet, does this mean the Dragon Knights are gonna loiter around the harbor? You've gotta be kidding me. They're just gonna get in the way. They should just admit defeat and go home. The guy's already long gone, right? The Dragon Knights should stop pretending they're actually doing something and just leave us in peace. Finally, we got a ship out. Man, was this whole ordeal ever a pain in the rear? You can say ass in this game. A vulgar Betty said it. Ass! Ass! We'd better get to work to make sure there aren't any more delays. It's the intruder's fault there were so many delays, but it's our duty to make up for the lost time. Double shift ahoy! Well, unless they enlist that as, you know, overtime work and get paid handsomely for it. I guess I don't mind. Well, I can mind. It's gonna be in a goddamn weekend. I caught sight of a man wearing all black not too long ago, and he didn't report. Nice. His weapon looked awfully strange and threatening. I think that might have been the guy everyone's looking for. Where did you find him, though? Earlier I saw a man who looked like a mercenary. Could that be the guy the Dragon Knights were looking for? And he did report back to the authorities. Nice, nice. Alright, let's go ahead and check on the people over here. I'm planning to go and check the palace as well. A shopkeeper told me that all the fruits in Altago have gone discolored. Huh? Discolored fruit? Never heard of that before. Their taste has been affected as well. It's all very strange. Interesting. Apparently all the fruits have turned sour. I was planning on using some in my cooking, but so it goes. Sour, huh? This house is so big it takes forever a day to clean everything. But I'm sure my master finds it easier to work in a clean house. Really, it does no good to complain. Many Altaginian merchants live in big mansions. My master among them. It's a status symbol, I suppose. Damn rich country, huh? Is this Australia? The harbor has been quite... Well, actually, no. Australia isn't about, you know, Australia, it's more about expensive than anyone having quality life. But they get paid the average. Not the average. I mean the minimal. What do you call it? Minimal. The minimal income is actually higher than it's the highest in the world. I think if that's still if that data still hasn't got updated. The harbor has been quite busy. I hear the detailed inspection have caused several delays unloading cargo. Work will be a bit complicated for the next little while, but such is life. I'd feel safer if they carried out inspections regularly. Waiting until something happens is too late. You know, it's not even though, it's not about Australia being really expensive. I think, I don't think Australia is the most expensive country. I hear Japan is really expensive. You know, to live. Tokyo in particular. Tokyo is not, I hear Australians actually complain about Japan. That is actually more expensive than Australia. Not New Zealand though. I have to check out these info though. The intruder incident seems to have died down a bit. Blah! About time. I can tell people feel uneasy about their safety these days. Maybe I should start a mercenary agency. Blah! The residents are getting wary thanks to that break-in. Maybe there's money to be made with a mercenary agency. Blah! Sadly, this whole break-in incident has truly had my master quite a bit on edge. Perhaps it was a great business idea that snapped him out of it. Whatever it was, I am glad to see him recovered. The way he switches to business mode in an instant, that merchants of Altaga truly are amazing. I would be worried. Oh, well, actually, no. I wouldn't be worried. Oh shit, this cat has his own room. Fuck that cat. What up, fool? Something the matter? Yeah, I have a gemstone for you. A black stone! Why, I've never seen anything like that. How does 5,000 gold sound? Not a lot. Actually, it's the most paid so far. We got 5,000 from trading the black stone. If I find any more rare stones, blah blah blah. Huh, how tedious to have everything one could ever want in life. What? I want to slap you. I want to bitch slap you. It's the kind of agony only those who are rich can possibly understand. It is so boring and you can get everything you want. I hate her. She would probably my number one girl that I wanna marry though. She's rich. I'm settled for life if I marry a rich lady. I'm still available, rich ladies. I'm good looking. No cure for scan fever has been found as of yet. You can only treat the symptoms. But the medicine is extremely expensive and not many even know how to make it. It is something the poor can never buy. Feels bad, man. It pains me that I have no medicine able to treat scan fever in stock. I wish I could do something. Monopoly and whatnot. Can't do anything about that.